Hey, everybody, welcome back to Echo Base Network Top 3 Challenge. Nick and I are sharing our top 3 favorite Christmas moments from childhood. Top 3 Christmas moments from childhood. You get to tell us which of us you think had the better list, and you also get to share your top 3 in the comments. So please do that. You want to go up first, or you want me to go?
I'll let you go first. And this isn't just top 3 Christmas presents. This is just top 3 Christmas moments. It could be presents, it could be an event, it could be whatever.
Yep. All right. So one of my top 3, this is in no particular order. So one of my top 3 is the Christmas morning that I woke up. And one of the things that we did in my neighborhood growing up, and a lot of people my age did, was we would go outside and play guns.
We all did that.
Everybody in the neighborhood, we would divide up in teams, run around. It was a free for all.
No, I got you. No,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but this one particular Christmas, it was a white Christmas, massive snow all over the place. Roads are closed,
which is rare in Alabama.
It's very rare. And this Christmas, I got a brand new gun, but it wasn't just a normal gun. It was Shockwave, the Transformer. Purple. I transformed him into gun mode, put the batteries in, went outside, and he was my gun that Christmas day, running around the neighborhood when everybody had their new guns, and everybody was super jelly because I had the best gun out of everybody. I had Shockwave, the Transformer, and my team won. So that's one of my top 3 moments / presents in for Christmas.
Yep. So the first one that comes to mind for me was Christmas 1983, I think. 83 or 84.
Mm-hmm.
We always did Christmas. We never did Christmas morning. My family was the odd family. We always did our Christmas Eve night. And then we'd stay up all night long playing video games on the Commodore 64. Every single Christmas, that's what we would do. We would go do our presents, and then we would stay up all night playing computer games. That it was the one night that my parents would let us stay up super, super late. And we would just play all different kinds of games on Commodore 64, like Pitfall, Load Runner, Congo Bongo, Raid over Bungling Bay. God, there's so many Commodore 64 games that we played on Christmas night. But that's probably one of the best memories I have as a kid growing up, is just every Christmas after presents, getting to stay up late every night and playing. Me and my dad staying up playing video games on Commodore 64.
Okay, awesome. That's good. So another one of my top 3 is the Christmas morning. I guess it was 1983, maybe 84. But I woke up Christmas morning and I walked into the den, the family room, and under the tree, I went straight to the tree and already set out Jabba's palace, Darth Vader's TIE fighter, an ATST, several figures, Obi-Wan, Luke.
I've seen the picture.
Luke poncho, Leia poncho, tons of figures. And my brother and my sisters used to set it all up for me. If it was a Transformer, they already had the stickers put on it perfectly. Like they enjoyed doing that because they were a lot older than me. So, and they got to sit there and watch me experience that. So that particular Christmas, when I got all of those Star Wars toys, was very special for me. One of probably my favorite under the tree experience, that one. And they were all good, but that one was very good.
Yeah, I remember you having a picture of that morning with all that.
I do have it, and also had some Transformers and other toys as well. But that one, especially with the Star Wars, got me.
Yep. So another one that comes to mind for me is living in Michigan. You know, my, every time before we do presents, my parents would take us out to go look at the Christmas lights and all that sort of stuff, and they'd put cookies and milk out for Santa. Because we were, wanting to see if we could see him, flying around with his reindeer while we're looking at Christmas lights. And every single time, never failed, my mom would be like, on the way back home, oh, look, guys, there's Santa, look. And we're like looking up, trying to find him. We're like, I don't see anything. Where? You know? And then, well, of course, we get home, the cookies and milk are all gone. And, uh, all the presents are there. Of course, it was the neighbors or somebody that came over and did it while we were gone. But, that was the thing. And I walk in, and my parents always saved our best gift for last. And that Christmas, I opened it up, the Millennium Falcon, Return of the Jedi box. Absolutely loved it. It's probably one of the best Christmas gifts. Actually, yeah, it is the best Christmas gift I can think of ever getting as a kid. And that thing was not cheap. And my parents didn't have a lot of money. So they really had to skimp their pennies to be able to get that for me.
Sure.
And I absolutely loved it. But yeah, that's one of mine, getting the Falcon for Christmas.
Yeah, awesome. So my next one is not Star Wars related at all. I remember at night, Christmas Eve night, my dad was at work, and I'm sitting there with my mother, and we're watching the news, and the weatherman is talking about spotting Santa on radar,
Oh yeah. They
and he
still
made
do
it
that
he
today.
made it so believable,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my gosh. And my mother looked at me, she said, you better go to bed. And I said, I'm going to bed right now. I wake up the next day, had a brand new basketball under the tree. I had a couple of boxes of unopened cards, not
Mm,
packs. My
like a
parents
whole
bought me a few
box.
boxes,
Wow.
and I had a brand new Larry Bird jersey.
Oh,
And
nice.
for me, there was Star Wars and there was basketball.
Mm,
And that was a very special Christmas. I spent the next day outside in the cold shooting with my new ball, my Larry Bird jersey.
mm,
And that was a good one.
mm. So my third best memory of Christmas was we moved from Grand Rapids, Michigan to the suburbs of Chicago. And when we made that move, um, going from a small, medium-sized town of Grand Rapids, Michigan to the suburbs of Chicago, uh, costs skyrocketed for my folks. So when we moved there, it was not cheap to live up there in Chicago. And so that one of the Christmases while we were there, it was either the first one or the second Christmas. I can't remember, but my parents literally had no money to get us anything. And there was a lady who's friends with my mom that actually went and got like 2 trash bags full of gifts for us on just like stuff that us kids wanted. Like my mom, I guess she was at talking to my mom about it, and I guess heard us talking about stuff we were wanting for Christmas. And so my parents couldn't actually get us Christmas gifts that year. I think they might have gotten us like one or two things, but they were like small. It wasn't like most of our other Christmases, where we had like, 15 or 20 gifts under the tree. And so she had wrapped all the gifts, brought over 2 trash bags full of gifts so that we could actually us kids could have a good Christmas with, presents under the tree and all that sort of stuff. So that's the third one for me.
All right, very good. That's a good one too. Those Christmas moments, memories are very special. You got to hang on to them.
Yeah.
Don't let them fade away.
Yep.
So we shared ours with you, and now it's time for you to head to the comments and you share your top 3 moments and which one of us had the top 3 that resonated the most with you. So pick one. This is kind of not of a normal top 3 challenge. Normally it's like cut and dry. My list was better than yours. Well, today was a little different. Today was a little
a little
different.
bit different, and it's Christmas Day, and that's why we're
Yeah.
doing this video on Christmas Day.
They're all special in their own right.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't trade my top 3 Christmas for anybody's. You know what I mean? So
same.
All right. Well, let us know. As always, you are Echo Base Network. Merry Christmas. Have a happy new year. We'll see you all in the next one.
Merry Christmas, guys.